Hello guys, today I am going to showcase the Peregrine Grief build, which is in my opinion is one of the best builds for GMs for nightfalls or any activity that includes the champions. So first of all, let's talk about the Peregrine Greaves. So these boots give you bonus shoulder charges for activating them against tormentors and champions, and also the hive guardians, I think, and mini bosses too. So, and you can get the shoulder charge instantly back when you hit them. So this build revolves around one-shotting all the mini bosses and champions in any activity in a GM, whether it is a GM or a lost sector. It just one-shots them. So as you can see, uh, I am using right now a Vex Caliber with this build, which I think is the most important part of this build to get you out from sticky situations. And I think it is really necessary to have constant overshields, because Vex Calibers Excalibur gives you overshield when you activate its, when you raise the shield, it gives you a void overshield, which is necessary for this build. So Bastion and offensive bulwark are the aspects we are going to use with that shield bash. So you activate your barricade or void overshield, you get offensive bulwark, so your melee damage is increased by 100%. For instance, you are going to do 300k damage without offensive bulwark. So when you use that aspect, your melee will do like 600k damage due to activation of offensive bulwark. So it only activates when you have the void overshield. So what is a void overshield? For new players, it is this blue line on your health bar with the weight overshield. So you can have it by using your rally barricade with bastion aspect on, or with Vex Caliber you can also have it, which I will show you. So the fragments which are most necessary for this build are Echo of Resistance. So it increases the duration of invisibility, devour, and overshield on our Titan, and Echo of Starvation to get Devour, so we can have access to health and more grenades, and Echo of Undermining, so our grenades are lethal in any activity. So Echo of Obscurity, so when we use a finisher, it will give us invisibility. So that's how a Titan can get invisibility by this fragment right here. So yeah, so I was talking about the Excalibur, how it gives you the shield. When you raise your shield with Excalibur, look at my health bar, it gives you a void over shield for 15 seconds. So it is really necessary to have every time that void over shield, so you can just slam a champion like that. Okay, so we are going to demonstrate this build. So the biggest win of this build is that it is really good against overload champions and barrier champions. In the content, if you have overload, there's nothing better than this build, because you don't need anything to stun overload. For example, right here, I'm not running anything for the overload, because you can see that suppression. When you shield bash with the overload, it gets suppressed, and suppression stuns overload. So if you have the offensive bulwark, the overloads die instantly, because you deal so much damage that even a GM level overload cannot survive this. And similar for the barrier. For the barrier, you have to be careful that you must have void overshield, and barrier has full health, so you can knock him out. So let's play with this build. I still have my shield dash available. So I have overshield, another grenade. You get faster grenade. You have 400% grenade recharge rate when you are using. I go invisible. I have to moderation. Here. You can see. Add. That's all the ads right here. This activity. The overload is coming. Now if you want to stun him first, you just run around. He's done. Okay? So you get void overshield, you run around, and boom, the overload is dead. So you don't need anything in this build to stun the overload. Okay? So we are moving forward. We have our grenade, we have Devour going on, thanks to the Echo of the There we go. The overload is coming. Now I just stun him like this. Get my overshield. Boom. He's dead. I'm running this jump. I think it is really good jump with this build. So we can So as you can see right here, there is barrier on the top. So to engage it perfectly, I would like to use something. So I get invisible. I have the overshield. Now I'm going to counter that barrier. So that's the meaning of using this caliber right here. You can see that I can tank a lot of damage. Otherwise, this dragon would have killed me if I was not using it. Boom. Dead. Now I am looking for the other barrier. He's right here and... oh shit. No. That you can have in this build. Let me put that first. I got invisible. Now I really need to kill that barrier. I just go like this. You just have to jump here like this. You don't have to be like on this level to hit a champion. You just have to be like this. Build up a momentum on the plate and get in the air. That's the only thing you have to do. Here is the demonstration of how powerful your grenades are. Then you have quick. Overshield, knockdown, everything on the team. Boss, I just bought that finisher. I also wanted to show you guys that. Not bad. So I'm generating my grenade. There's a grenade. Activate my shield. So 50 cooldown. This man is not dead. He's dead. I'm using special ammo finisher so I can have unlimited special. So let's assume this is a champion. So how I would engage it. I would place down the barricade and look at it. This is a very champion. I go like this. I don't go like this and do the hit. No. You don't do that, okay? You do it like that. You just build up your momentum right here. Get in the air and okay. That's not good. Let me demonstrate again. So wait for yeah. I got the overshield. Run and that's how you kill a champion. So as you can see, I messed up like 2 times in this lost sector. So what saved me at this moment if you didn't have Vex Caliber, so you will die in GM content because you are not suppressing or killing the champion, and it will result in your death. So the only thing, when you mess up with your melee, like you go above from your target and you miss it up, so Vex Caliber provides you an option to retreat safely. You just raise your shield, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it, and you get to the safe spot. I'm running Lucent Blade mod so I can have more Vex Caliber energy when I shoot a shot. Any two mods of resistance from the threat you are running a GM or any activity with. Here the Void Scavenger is must have. These two you can use grenade one, you can use this one, any one you like, but this one is a must have to get more ammo. And right here we are using special ammo finisher, so when I finish enemy with 3 armor charges, I can get back special ammo for my Vex Caliber. So it is just like having unlimited ammo for my Vex Caliber. And for this one I'm using harmonic siphon, so my commemoration, the machine gun, and my Vex Caliber shots can generate orbs of power so I can get devoured. And these two are I am using for is to get more heavy for ad clear. So you do ad clear in any activity with this build with machine gun or a chain reaction edge transit grenade launcher. If you have it, use any two of these to clear the ads. Just remember, spam your ammo on the ads. Don't care about ammo, you don't even need the machine gun. For boss DPS, use your machine gun again and your midnight coup, anything like that. It lacks boss DPS, but you can also use peregrine strike on the boss. Just be careful when running in front of the bosses like Alakul or the Kelgoroth blade and some lethal bosses that one shot you with their slam. Just be careful about them. And you just need one thing to stun the unstoppable champions. So for unstoppable champions, you get back, place down your barricade, you zoom in, pop, stun the champion, charge him, and he's dead. Okay, so that's how you do the thing. I posted this video. I'm going to post this video because I have not seen a lot of titans using that build, because they mess up with that shoulder thing, shoulder charging, because they start running straight forward to the champion, and when they use it they don't have the charge. Like sometimes they just run to the champion and melee it like that, they melee it like that. No, you have to build momentum. So you place down your barricade or get your overshield, you build that momentum right here. So spin at a point, so now you have momentum. Okay, get in the strike and deal with champion. Spin to win, spin to win. Okay, that's how you do it. I don't know which was my first video, I did well or not. I tried to demonstrate the build. Hope you guys find it easier for me, and even English is not my first language, so you have to tolerate with that. That's all about Peregrine Greaves, that how you use it. And it is an S tier build in GMs, in again every content that has a lot of champion strikes. This build is S tier. It is not going anywhere in the final shape because prismatic does not have stuff like that. It has no invisibility, anything. Even the class items does not include Peregrine Greaves. So I think this build is a must have in your loadouts, so you can easily deal with champions. And You can also get very good reactions when you are playing it with LFG in Grandmasters. It is just amazing to one shot a champion when you practice it a lot. You just have to practice in a low sector for 3 to 4 times. Just practice this build. Barricade, spin, boom, champion dead. Okay? Or if you don't have barricade, activate your void over shield, get to a safe corner, build up momentum like this, get in the air, and use your charge. So, momentum, in the air, use your charge. Now that's all. Jeez, it looks nice, my Titan.